Today I will be talking about the project Saving the Trees, the project of God. In the very first chapter of Genesis, God made the Garden of Eden. On the eastward of Eden, He made a beautiful garden. And in that garden, He planted from the ground the trees. And then He put the man that He had created, Adam, into the garden. For him to have the fruits and the air. The very first chapter shows how important the tree is before putting a man into the garden. Because the trees release oxygen and the man cannot survive without oxygen. We need oxygen to breathe. The trees take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen for the human race to live. Therefore, the need for oxygen, the plants are there on the earth. God made a companion for Adam, and from his ribs he made Eve. Adam called him woman, for she was made from the rib of Adam. But God told him, you may have the fruit of all the trees, but the tree of knowledge that is planted in the midst of the garden, you shall not have it, a fruit from there, because if you have, you shall die. But the evil that was already there on the earth, and that is always going against the good that God creates, the evil will always come and distract the good. So evilness in a form of a serpent came, and he distracted and conned the woman to have, because she said, we can't have, we will die. He said, no, you will not die, you will survive, you will get the knowledge, eat it. She ate and she gave it to her husband also, to Adam also. And their faculties of knowledge opened and they understood that they are naked. God came to know, and now God said, they have eaten the fruit of knowledge, so now they have become like us. They will know what is good and what is evil. When the evil can distract once, the evil can distract many more times for human race, for this Adam and Eve to do many, many wrong things. And then they will not die also. Therefore, the other tree that God had planted was a tree of life. God then sent the protective angel with a sword, the burning sword on 4 sides, to protect the path going towards the tree of life. The very project of saving the tree for life had started by God Himself. In the various narratives in the Bible, we have seen that from the Genesis till the Revelation, the last book of the biblical scripture, the importance of trees there, a lot. God appeared to Moses in a burning bush. God appeared to Abraham under the oak tree, where 3 angels were there with him and talked to him. Throughout the narratives, the importance of tree are there for human race to understand how much the earth and the human race needs tree. We see the olive trees in the Garden of Gethsemane. Olives produce oil, very good for human. We have oak trees, the leaves are for healing. The fir trees, the leaves are very good for many. It was that the boils were healed by the fig trees, by the leaves of the fig trees. The tree, the cedar tree of Lebanon, which is about 100 feet tall and 7 feet in diameter. There are red cedars and the white cedars that came from Lebanon when Temple of Solomon was made. They are very good for furniture, for the woodwork, because they survive a lot and they are termite free and have a good value for using in the temples. Then we have the frankincense, the myrrh, the acacia. All these are used as resins and used in perfumes, hair oils, apricot hair oil that I use. All these things are there. Everything is in the nature. The nature, the trees were planted for human race. They provide us with everything. They provide us with fruits, food for us. They provide us with the healing products. Plenty of leaves are there that are used in the healing process. The extract, the eucalyptus tree, the leaves of the eucalyptus tree is used for many medicinal things, like headache you put on your forehead. You will feel a lot of tension free. Plenty of things. The whole project of saving the plant, saving the earth by saving the tree, was a project of God long back. To understand this code, He protected the tree of life. Though the tree of knowledge, He said, do not eat, but they ate. The human ate because they could go wrong. Therefore, the life got protected by the trees. We humans feel that we are very powerful, but God made nature more powerful. Sun, without sun, no plants, no human race can survive on this earth. Moon has its own power, how it pulls the waves and the tides are formed. When the water floods come, tsunamis come, the world is in chaos because it breaks the barriers and destroys the earth. Same is with the wind. It can destroy when its fury comes. We are not that powerful. As powerful the nature is. Protect the nature. Protect the trees. Protect the waters. Do not disturb the winds too much. But the human race does not bother about it. Anything that is given free by God is not being appreciated, but plundered, broken, and the need never ends for a human. How much plants we cut, the trees. I live in a place where we have beautiful trees, could be 1,000 years old, all around me, tall, and I can't even put that much high my neck to see how tall they are. But I have heard that when these people were making homes here, they could see the roots that were red in color. Especially I am standing in a place from where you can see the trees, their roots are very deep and going straight down to the valley where there is a river. They have the power. You don't give them water or whatever it is. They store their water during when it is snowing here. It's full of snow in the winters. When I make the video, I will try and come out also and make some here when it is not at all visible. All the road, the place that I'm standing, the garden. This is all full of snow. The snow is stocked near the roots for the rest of the year. The water is seeped inside and it is used by the roots. Or go deep down into the valley during the rains where the river is flowing, and the same plants take their roots deeper, deeper on their own. We human do nothing for them. They do their work on their own. They take the carbon dioxide, use it, take out the oxygen they give us. They take their own water from the snow and from the river. Their roots make their own plan. How they go, God knows. But they go deeply inside. What we do is, the very provider, they gives us fruits, leaves, and plenty of vegetation to eat. We burn them, we cut them, and spoil them. But we do not listen to the righteousness that God said. Save the tree. That is God's project, to save the tree. And by the angels, the tree is saved. Why can't we be the same angels of God and live a righteous life and protect the trees? In the last book of the Bible, in Revelation, it is written in chapter 22 that when you live a righteous life, I have the reward for you. And the reward that God gives us is the very tree that He had protected once. In Genesis, He says, if you live according to the commandments that I have told you to live as, then I have a reward for you. The reward is the fruit from the tree of life. That is to be, if you are righteous, if you live a good life on this earth and do, the coded protection is there already in Genesis. The first book of the Bible has given us a code of protect the tree. That was a God's project. The project, save the tree. The trees are very important. In the book of Revelation, there is a paradise which God has described. In the paradise, there is a street and the river with the trees on either side that yield the fruits which are good for man to eat, and the leaves for healing. It is written in the Bible. The trees are the fruit for life and for the healing purpose too. Therefore, protect the plants, protect the tree to save the earth is a project of God which we should understand the code and follow it also. The trees are the healers. They are the protectors. And spirituality starts with healing. I was watching a program of space at NASA, and they said there was a project which is now there on the social media in the program called Quest, when the 12 people from various walks of life were sent to space. They lived there for 10 years with the aliens. There are plenty of planets which has got aliens, but they are not like us. As is written in the Bible, they are not like us. And these people fell in love with the women of the earth. And giants were born. The same thing is that these people said to the travelers who came back, out of 12, 2 died. The rest who came back, they did say, the earth will be saved by love and spirituality. Love between us, love the nature, and bring the spiritual things into your life that will make you a shining human race, and remove your thoughts from the evils of the earth, of destruction. I hope you like all that I write, and then I make it into a video for you all. Please like subscribe, and forward my channel. The Words of Wisdom Decoded is the name of my channel. The Words of Wisdom Decoded by Anita Binepal. Thank you so much for watching, and be blessed. Save the tree, save the earth. Thank you so much for watching.